All right, welcome back. Today, we're diving into a story about patience, but on a scale that's honestly, it's almost impossible to wrap your head around. We're talking about a commitment that lasted nearly 1,000 years. It's an incredible lesson in what it really means to see something through to the end.
But before we jump in, let me ask you something. Have you ever been there? I mean, really been there. You're working on a project, chasing a dream, and you've given it everything, and you're just done. You're ready to throw in the towel. I think we've all felt that, right? Sometimes to really get a handle on our own limits, it helps to look at a story that just blows them all away. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're about to explore one of the most powerful stories of dedication ever told. So let's get right into it. So, the central figure in our story today is the prophet Noah, or Nu in Arabic. Now, the mission he was given, it wasn't just big. It was on a scale so massive, it's honestly tough for our modern minds to even comprehend. 950 years. Just let that number sink in for a second. That is how long Prophet Noah was at it, delivering his message to his people. I'm not talking about 9.5 months, or even 9.5 years. We're talking about almost an entire millennium, focused on one single goal. Can you even imagine the kind of mental strength, the sheer resilience it would take to get up every single day and stick to that mission for that long? So, what did that actually look like, day in and day out for centuries? Well, it was this relentless cycle. First, there was the calling. He was constantly reaching out to his people, trying to share a message he believed was true. Then there was the task itself, building this massive ark, a physical testament to his mission. And the response he got? For all that effort, he was ignored. He was rejected, over and over and over again. And yet, despite all of that resistance, all the mockery, for hundreds and hundreds of years, he didn't break. He stayed patient. He stayed focused. He remained strong. This wasn't just sitting around and waiting. This was an active, daily choice to keep going.
Okay, so after all this time, we're talking centuries of tireless work, something happens. A message comes through. And this isn't just any message. It's a huge turning point in this incredibly long journey.
And here it is, the verse in its original Arabic from the Quran. This is that divine revelation, the exact words sent to Noah that would change the entire dynamic of his mission. So what does it say? None of your people will believe except those who have already believed. Now you might think this sounds like a message of failure, but it's not. It's actually a confirmation. It's the divine telling him, your job is done. The outcome is set. The chapter of you trying to convince people is officially closed. After 950 years, the message was, essentially, you can rest. You've done enough. Okay, so that's the story. But what does this ancient account of incredible endurance really mean for us, right here, right now? How can we take this lesson and actually apply it to the challenges we face every day?
Well, it really comes down to a couple of core ideas. First, even when everyone around you is doubting you, or laughing at you, or just completely ignoring you, you have to keep doing the right thing. And second, real success, the kind that truly matters, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon that requires a staggering amount of patience.
And this really forces us to rethink what success even means, right? The point isn't always to get everyone on your side, to win over the crowd. Sometimes the real victory is just staying true to your purpose, day after day, no matter what.
And you can really see the two sides of the coin here. On one side, you've got the world's reaction, doubt, rejection, mockery. But on the other side, you have the inner strength it takes to face all that. Faith, perseverance, and just unwavering patience. That's the real battle, isn't it? The one that happens inside.
So when you take this whole epic story, this 950-year journey, what's the final message? It's simple, it's powerful, and it's this: never give up. And so as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought to carry with you. What's that big project, that long-term goal in your life that requires that same kind of dedication? What is your arc?
وأوحي إلى نوح أنه لن يؤمن من قومك إلا من قد آمن فلا تبتئس بما كانوا يفعلون.
It was revealed to Noah, none of your people will believe except those who already believed. So do not be sad about what they are doing.